This is clearly the biggest disruption travel has ever had. It was so uneven, depending on the industry you're in.
Customers, so mobile chat, the AI that really is a chat bot that can probably get through 90% of the questions without having to touch an agent, but obviously gets escalated once you need.
And Expedia's CEO says it'll be the busiest summer ever. United's CEO is very bullish. So everybody thinks travel will come back fairly quickly.
Facilitation of a transaction. And I think increasingly agents, the value they offer is more than just a transaction. These things are becoming more complex. Reservation requests can be relatively straightforward.
Right? So you have this gulf between, okay, I can talk to somebody, but it feels like it's the 1970s calling, or I go online, but God forbid I need help and I'm screwed. So that's the way the industry has evolved, both in the leisure space, especially over the last 20 years.
The business model that Amex and BCD have, which is the technology and people, is the best way to service this market.
Past travel patterns, past travel routes have evaporated. I think those things have gone by the wayside. And I think there's just going to be a new normal emerging. And it's going to take us another 12 to 18 months of getting started. As Terry said, let's restart. Let's get back on the road.
We have TripAdvisor that knows way before anyone's actually booking because they're in the discovery phase of where things are going. So that data helps us make decisions on the investment side across a lot of our portfolio companies.
You can go from tech to operation, or you go from operation to tech. Pick your poison, but in 2022, given the ability to create technology and it's super fast, I would certainly place my bet on a company that understands travel and operations, building a lot of incredible technology.
EBTA survey, we see the highest sentiment that says travelers are ready to come back. Over 80% are very or somewhat willing to travel for business.
I just think that a lot of the data that exists, but it's just not being leveraged. I think that a lot of TMCs have actually archived a lot of information.
I think this idea that we want to book like consumer travel, on the one hand, yes, of course, we want it to be easy and simple. But consumer travel has its own problems that business travel doesn't. Like, where do I want to go? And 90% of the investment in leisure travel is discovery.
Travel costs, hotels that people want to stay at that are like-minded travelers, all makes that customer experience better.